Update, but I want to tell you guys about something I saw online today. So we know kids, they like to play on the computer, but parents, we want our kids to be active. Yeah, the iPad. So a toy company here, they now have unveiled this, the best of both worlds. They say it's the Learn Smart Cycle. You can exercise on a bike, and it has a tablet holder. This is from Fisher-Price. They just announced it Wednesday. So the bike is designed for kids 3 to 6. What do you guys think about this? I think it's good to get kids active, but Dr. Stan, you have young kids. What do you think?
I do, but this looks like the best combination that America has to offer. A bike that doesn't go anywhere and technology really close at all times.
I like it. I mean, if it keeps them entertained and at least they're doing a little bit of pedaling here and there, it's better than just staring at the TV screen or playing on their tablet for hours on end. And they can't really run into things.
That's true. That's true.
Added bonus.
This keeps people out of the emergency room, so I do see the positive in that aspect.
A helmet, maybe still not a bad idea, though.
Right.
For
I
some
like
kids.
that you say the bike just doesn't go anywhere. So maybe a good option in the winter when you can't get your kids outside.
Yes,
Pick up an
absolutely.
exercise bike. So you have something to tell us, a warning about cotton swabs. And I have to admit, I use these daily. So what's the warning, right?
So this is something that I still, almost every single shift in the emergency department, I'm having to inform people, looking in their ears, you can see the trauma saying, do not use Q-tips inside your ears. They're actually designed to be on the outside of the ears. So we have another warning out there. This one actually, an article from CNN that says people need to quit using Q-tips inside the ears. They can cause a lot of damage.
What should we use?
Yeah, I mean, what are the other options?
Are you only supposed to clean the outside?
Well, just remember what your grandparents used to say. If it's anything smaller than your elbow, it doesn't go in your ear.
That's true. They did say that.
Wax is actually very healthy in the ear. It actually protects it. It makes the environment safer, protects from infection. So we want some of that wax there. If you have too much wax, then we typically go with one of the liquid versions that can help break the wax down over time. We don't want anything solid in there. The tissues are very soft. The external auditory canal, the tympanic membrane, and the ossicles of the ear are very sensitive.
Big words there. But
Now,
bottom line, no Q-tips in your ear.
Q-tips.
What about the candles? I know that's a popular, maybe old wives' tale that works. I mean, I'm thinking fire near your ears can't be that good either.
Well, we really don't. We really don't want that in the ears. Probably not as bad as a matchstick or a safety pin.
I didn't know that was an option.
A safety pin.
If you've been around a little while,
okay.
But no, there is some risk associated with that as well. It got very popular a couple of years ago. We actually did a doc on call on that topic.
Okay.
Because it got so popular. But again, we want to let the ears be the ears. If you have concerns, see your doctor about it.
All right.
Sounds good. Now, something I wanted to ask you about specifically, Dr. Stanton, how can we sleep better? And I found a couple gadgets online that are supposed to help you guys sleep. So let me know what you think about these. First, do you guys snore?
Absolutely.
Do you ever hear
My
complaints?
wife says yes.
Your wife says yes.
The deviated septum and the broken nose, combination of that, yes, I do.
Maybe you need this. It's a new product called Nora, and it's supposed to stop snoring by slightly moving your pillow throughout the night when you snore. What do you think?
I think that's called my wife.
Yeah.
I was going to say a punch or a kick in the back.
I think it's a punch in the shoulder.
So, I mean, would you give it a try? What do you think? Or
I think I would. I don't know that I snore. So my wife would probably love for me to try this thing out. I think anything a lot that helps with positioning. We are a society now that is having more and more obstructive sleep apnea and snoring issues, and so I think anything that kind of helps, because it's not about the snoring and the noise. It's actually about the health effects associated with that decreased REM cycle sleep and the potential cardiovascular risks for it.
Well, it doesn't help that this is right by your bedside.
Yeah, it's always
that
your
I
smart
have
devices.
the whole world just beamed directly into my eyes, right on my nightstand.
Exactly.
I don't think that helps either.
Well, so maybe you want to think about this, though. This is an alarm clock, and I actually use something like this. It's called the Wake Up Light Alarm. Philips makes a great product of this. And Dr. Stan, we were talking about this in the break. This is a light that will slowly wake you up, especially for us. Like, we get up at 3 a.m., so it's always dark. If your alarm is a little jarring, talk to us about why this can be a healthy way to wake up.
Well, I'm behind us. I do support this. We want your sleep to wake up naturally. Ideally, when you get enough sleep, your body will wake you up. Now, this allows you to wake up in a more controlled fashion. So we're not going from that deep sleep to awake right away. That can make it more difficult to wake up. You can be grumpier. You're actually a little bit more tired. So this actually brings you up out of the levels of sleep in a controlled fashion. So I'm behind this, and I think it actually shows some promise.
And this is 3 people that really have
We are the worst to talk
Your
about.
third shift, and we are early AMers.
But I love it. I've been using the Wake Up Light alarm for probably about the last 6 months, and I really do notice a difference in my morning routine. Having the room lit when I wake up, and like you said, it's slowly bringing you out of that deep sleep.
Wow.
So like
I
it.
just like the dimmer on my alarm clock, so it's just not as
You
bright.
mean the snooze button?
The dimmer.
Well, Dr. Stan, we know with these temperatures going up and down, that means flu season's got to be upon us. So talk to us about what's going on this year.
Well, we've been waiting for it. From the
Right.
healthcare community, we were waiting for it, and thank goodness it hasn't come before this because we've had a lot of stuff going on. But if you look, actually the CDC reported that it is now really getting fired up, the flu season. In fact, Vanderbilt down in Nashville reported a significant spike in a very virulent version of H3N2 flu this year, and that's what CDC is reporting that we are seeing. So recommendation, if you have not gotten your flu shot yet, we're not seeing large numbers here, you need to get that flu shot right away.
I remember we ran a story earlier in the year about the nasal thing not
It's
being
out.
the suggested way to go. You got to get the shot. Just
So
about.
this year they tried to make the nasal a quadrivalent, meaning 4 strains of flu, and it's not effective. So you really need to go for the shot this year. Sorry kids, you're getting the shot this year.
And it's definitely not too late to head out.
Not
and get
too
it.
late.
Is it ever too late in the season?
No. If you haven't had the flu yet and we're into the flu season, you can get it. We want to make sure everybody gets it, and it sounds like this one's really grumpy this year.
All right, especially now. I mean, Eric, it's chilly out there. The
It is.
snow is coming down. Tell us, what should we expect the rest of the day? It's going to get worse.